Good day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for a minute. I want to talk to you today about, managing all the different facets. The facets being life. So I enjoyed a birthday just a moment ago, and there's so many things that take place in my life because I've got a family. I got 3 little kiddos. There's school projects. I happen to have both my in-laws and my parents present, and everyone's at different ages and times in their life, and there's different needs and things. And so I am so grateful to all the people that reached out and said happy birthday. It's always a joy to hear from you, and I'm wishing you all the best in your own lives as Samhain just took place, beginning of the new year, ending the old, as it were, in the old calendar systems. And with that, my kids are definitely celebrating Halloween, because seriously, knocking on your neighbor's doors, getting to meet the other people around you and them see the kids and everybody gets dressed up, I think it's a ton of fun, and we should keep that kind of tradition going. Now mind you, the candy is one whole other conversation. We'll save that for another day. But there's things like the Switch Witch, if you haven't heard of that, and you can check that out. Basically, the kids leave all their candy, or a good chunk of it, and then you take it in the night, and the Switch Witch, you again, goes and leaves something for the kids that is better than the candy for them. So however that works out, you can let your kids choose, or you can choose for them. It doesn't really matter, or maybe it matters a lot. Anyway, what I want to say with that is, then the next day my daughter's having a shelter overnight at her school, which is, she's in a school called Wolf Kids here in British Columbia, and they do a lot of primitive skills. And so it was the night where they've built a debris shelter, and they're gonna spend the whole night in it, hopefully not getting wet. Turns out that was the case, even though it rained real hard. And my daughter built a solo shelter, so we go in for the evening and we sing them songs, and there's a bit of ritual around sending them off into the woods for the night. And then in the morning we all come back together, all being parents and any of their relatives that want to come and support, and we hear their stories and listen to what's up. And and then in my life, grandparents, my kids are departing, and so we gotta take them up, pick up the other ones, bring them around, do the whole shuffle. It's a lot while still working and building a project and managing every different member of that. So I got to give myself some grace for responding to all the beautiful messages that came in from the birthday moment. And I'm not that first person who's just jumping up to do an email or send a message, and there are different channels that I prefer communicating in. So if you sent me a text message, you got responded to first. Next will be the emails, and then if there's any of the other social platforms, if you contact me through there, they'll be the last people, because I enjoy those spaces the least as far as like communicating with you goes. But with that, it's a time balance, and finding that space to be present with everyone, especially the ones who are like physically here in my life. Those are the most important people. That starts kind of with my kids, my wife, then my parents in this case, and my in-laws, and then extends out into my friends group. I'm excited to get together this weekend with some friends to drink some tea, as that's a personal passion and way that I drop more into being present with those around me. How do you get more present? How do you manage when there's like a whole lot of things happening in a short amount of time? I'd love to hear your tips and tricks for that. If you could put them in the comments below here. This is another place I like to communicate. Right now that's YouTube. In the future, beyond more Odyssey. Anyway, with that, have a great day. Make sure to have too much fun. Thanks for watching and subscribing. We'll chat soon.